My name is Kerry. You're here today to watch a video on how to make a St. Brigid's cross. So you can buy a pack, a DIY St. Brigid pack from my website or from the Etsy shop, and in it you will get 3 bundles of reeds. One thicker reed, another bundle with thinner reeds, they're quite long, and then a shorter of smaller reeds. So between those now you should get at least 5, depending obviously how many reeds you make your cross out of, but you'll get 3 to 5 definitely. It's a wonderful thing to make with your children, with your family, for gifts, even if it's a gift to yourself, which is always fantastic. They're made here traditionally in Ireland at schools, you know, for the young people in primary schools specifically. So that's how the tradition is really carried on in Ireland. And reeds, they grow everywhere around here in this part of Ireland. So I go and I collect my reeds from just up the road. And then I've got the well just up the road. So I'm right smack bang in the middle of all this beautiful Irish culture. So I love making them. Okay, so the other thing that you get in the pack is a load of little, I don't even know where the thing is. A load of little elastics. These are see-through elastics. You can tie the ends with whatever you like, but I just provide the elastics because it's easy. If you are going to use some rope or twine or ribbon or whatever you want to tie the ends with, I suggest you use these at the ends and then put your rope underneath. It just keeps them nicely together. But again, that's your own creative choice. So we'll get into how to make the crosses now. It's pretty much one technique that's repeated throughout. So once you get used to it, you can get faster and your crosses get neater. And it's just a lot of fun. So I wish you the best of luck. I hope you really enjoy the DIY pack. You don't have to use reeds traditionally from Ireland. You can use this video to use it with paper or straws or whatever. Again, creative license. Isn't that wonderful? So for beginners, I suggest that you take about 15 of your rods and bend them in two. It's just handy to have them already bent, because letting go of the cross in the middle of weaving before you've done the last stage, which is to lock it, the whole thing comes undone and then you'll have to do it all over again, which it'll happen. It happens. It's part of the joy of learning. Okay, so we'll put those to the side for the minute, and then you have your middle rod, and that's going to hold the whole cross in one shape. Okay, so basically it's the same technique throughout. You're making little beaks. These are the beaks, and you're going to feed the birdie. Okay, so it goes in the middle there. See how it's gone in the middle? That's basically what you're going to do the whole time. That's the weaving process. So once you've fed the birdie, you hold it in the middle, pinch, grasp these two on the side, and you're going to rotate anti-clockwise, 90 degrees. So now you have this lovely T shape. And then we go again. Get your beak, whoops, feed the birdie, pinch in the middle, grasp these two, pinch in the middle, grasp these guys, and rotate. Birdie, feed the birdie, pinch, grasp, rotate. Another beak. Feed the birdie, pinch in the middle, grasp these guys, and rotate. It will look a little odd at first. It will look messy, but you'll fix it up. You'll see it'll come together. Feed the birdie, pinch, grasp, rotate. Another beak. Okay, just get it in my hand right. Feed the birdie, pinch in the middle, grasp, and rotate. Repeat, repeat, repeat. Feed the birdie, lots of birdies. Grasp in the middle, pinch, grasp these guys, and rotate. Now you're going to go around and around doing this. Pinch, grasp, rotate. Pinch, grasp, rotate. Feed the birdie, pinch, grasp, rotate. You can see how it's starting to kind of come together, yeah? And you can sort of fix it up as you go along. feed the birdie, pinch, grasp, and rotate. Now at some stage, you're going to think, I've gone around enough and it's starting to look, if I put that one there, it'll make it nice and square. Yes? Okay, so we're going to do the last stage now, which is to lock the whole cross together. So what I like to do at this point is actually these bits that I'm holding on to and holding the whole cross together with, I'm going to tie, just because it makes it much easier, much easier. At this stage, we don't want the cross falling apart. Okay, now usually I'd go a bit wider because I like it to be, but just for the video, okay? Okay, so I can sort of sort it out. Now, I know that this is where I was holding, and it's this guy here that we're going to deal with. So we're going to pull him ever so slightly down. Okay, see, it's created a hole here. And the next little beak, we want to go, as much as we're going to feed it, we want the ends of the beaks to go through that hole. Okay, so I'm going to catch them on the other side and make sure they've gone through that hole, and I'm going to push it all the way and then bring it up to here. Again, grasp, and this is where I can push it all back together. Okay, and fix up the cross. Lovely. So now we're at the stage where we can cut our ends. These guys go everywhere, by the way. Another thing about the reeds is when you're going to collect them and cut them, you've got to be very careful because you could take your eye out with them. Seriously. They're very pokey things. And when they dry brown, but they stay nice and stiff. So you can keep your cross really for a very long time. Although they say that you should make one every St. Brigid's Day, which is the 1st of February. And it blesses the house. Okay, so there's your ends all tied. It's a great thing to do with children. You don't have to use, as I said, you don't have to use reeds. You can use straws, you can use paper, but it's nice to use the traditional things. I'm going to cut that a little bit shorter just so that they match the ends. And then these are little plastic hair ties. You don't have to use them, you can tie them with anything, but I do think that it's handy because they're see-through. You can always go around with ribbon again if you want. And there you go, that's your lovely cross.